Hey, what's up, Salt Strong Anglers? This is Pat Ogletree, one of the fishing coaches here at Salt Strong. And on a recent trip, I went back to a state that I haven't been to in a while, and I fished in an area that I've never fished before, but I was able to get onto some fish. And I want to show you some catch footage from that, but make sure and hang around at the end of this video. And I want to talk about why the fish were there and how you're going to be able to locate more fish in the area that you're in. Check it out. Keeping my rod tip up high. Keeping it up high to keep it out of those oysters. But I think we got a school of fish right there. Ah, that's a big fish. That is a big fish. Nice. But this is the area, there's all kinds of fish around here. I don't want to blow that out, but I couldn't get this fish out of those oysters. Come here, buddy. I know you're not gonna like this net. There we go. Whew. That is a nice redfish. So the lure that I caught the fish on was our new lure called the Mulligan. It's a 4-inch paddle tail that is in the Slam Shady color. I had it rigged on an 1/8 ounce Haas football jig head. And as you can see here, I made sure and release it safely so it can make babies for the future. There you go. Give me another one. Give me another one. There you go. Very cool. So that was a nice welcome back to Texas, and that was a really nice fish. But to be honest with you, it took me a little while to figure out where these fish were. But after I figured that out, then the fish came in pretty easy. Now, as I said in the video, what I caught the fish on was our new paddle tail, the Slam Shady Mulligan, the 4-inch, and that was on a Haas football jig head. But really, that wasn't the reason why I caught the fish. The reason why I caught these fish was I found that 90-10 zone. And what the 90-10 zone is, in case you're unfamiliar with it, is that's the thought that 90% of the feeding fish are only in 10% of the water, and luckily I was able to find that 10%. Now in this video, in this situation, what that 10% was these fish were located on isolated oyster beds, and these weren't the oyster beds that were closer to shore, they were the ones that was away from the shoreline. So I had fished for the first 2 hours of this trip fishing the oyster beds along the shoreline. So on my way back, I started fishing the oyster beds that was a little bit further out, and I was able to pick up on this pattern. So then I was able to just move down the shoreline and only fish those isolated oyster beds, and I was able to pick up fish on almost every single one of them, and that is the 90-10 rule. So we were able to eliminate 90% of that water and just focus on the 10%, and our catch rate went up from there. Now, I did a full report on this trip, and it was posted in our insider community, and in that report, it actually shows the exact location where I was fishing, along with other information, and it showed all the catches that I made that day. This wasn't the only fish that I caught that day. So if you're looking for information on how to become a better angler, then I strongly recommend joining our insider community. And also, if you're looking for a quick hack on how to find that 90-10 zone where you're fishing at, click the link down below.